Hi guys, and welcome back to Let's Play Fire Emblem Radiant Dawn. I'm gonna be going on to the next chapter here after one survives. See how this goes.
A figure from Daeon's past appears unexpectedly in the night. A figure thought to have perished in the Mad King's war. The blood-stained right hand of the king himself, the mysterious Black Knight. The Black Knight protects Micaiah against Jared's cowardly surprise attack. However, Micaiah senses that Jared has one last move to make. Deprived of his chance to capture Micaiah, Jared abandons all notions of retreat or negotiation. Instead, he makes plans for revenge. He murders an emissary from his homeland of Benyon and reclaims control of Daeon Keep. From within the keep, he launches a savage barrage of catapult fire, all but destroying the castle town. The momentary peace that arrived with the Benyon emissary shatters along with Nevasa's walls, and the people of the city see their kin and their capital crushed under a rain of stone. This treachery proves too much for them, and their grief explodes into rage. Micaiah and company have pitched camp on a nearby hillside. When this merciless attack begins, its brutality leaves them lost for words.
Oh man. Alright, so we're on to the end of this chapter. Daeon, arise. Yes, this is the last chapter. Or the last... I guess the last chapter yet in this book, so to speak, quote unquote. Benyon is attacking Navassa. No, my parents live there. They're far too old and frail to defend themselves. My wife and kids are there too. It's that heartless murderer, Jared. He just wants us to suffer to the bitter end. Prince Peleus, we have to do something. We must liberate Navassa and save the people from this brutal attack. Is there no end to your lunacy? The Apostles' envoy is nearly here. Why be rash when victory is so close? People are dying, and Navassa has already suffered more than enough. Do you really expect us not to lift a finger to help? If you will not help, we will go by ourselves. Again. Wait, where are you going? You can't take the Lagoons and rush off on some harebrained mission again. Can't I? Of course not, you idiot girl. You've already been far too impulsive, acting without the prince's consent, and do you think I do not see what has happened? Your name has been raised to lavish heights among the Daeon people. Your name, and yours alone. Why, even our own soldiers heap their praise on you like sugar on berries, sparing not a thought for their prince. Oh. Ha, the prince, he's a sham, a travesty, blood of mud, no amount of polish could shine. Yeah, it's a flashback to what Jared said. People like you, people like Master Flame is you, priestess. So, I shall steal you and extinguish Daeon's light of hope. And then, even once their rightful king is crowned, the people will still await the approval of their precious priestess of dawn. Why, if we are not careful, some calculating wretches might decide they would rather see a priestess on the throne instead of a king. And once again, this country will be torn apart, all because of your glory-hounding disregard for a prince's command. Please, Zuka. Come to think of it, perhaps our priestess here has been planning this all along, pretending to help the prince when in truth she seeks to wear the crown herself. Stop your tongue, worm, or my knife will stop it for you. The only one who seems too hungry for power here is you. That's enough. You tell him, Peleus. About time you showed some backbone. Zuka, Maika does not deserve any such attack on her character. She is pure and noble, and I am inadequate. Have her actions poisoned your mind too, my prince? Since we met, Maika has led every battle, even joining the soldiers on the battlefield. Not so with me. I cannot defend my people. How could our people not rally around her? They see her fighting, throwing her lot in with their own. They respect her. That said, things cannot remain as they are. Izuka's right to worry about my standing. I need to earn my people's respect. Therefore I must take action. What is he planning to do? he gonna join in the battle too? Guess we're about to find out. Soldiers of the Liberation Army, hear my words. I am Peleus, true Prince of Dan. Yes, we know who you are, my lord. We ought to by now. And so, is he alright? Prince Sir Knight? And so, beloved friends and comrades dear, with thanks to you, our capital lies close, and if we do not act, if we turn back, the war still ends with us, the victors proud, and Dane's rule still falls back to our hands. And if we choose to fight and free this town, we may enrage the Empire once again. Thus Dane's fortune turns to sorrow swift. But while I speak, Navassa's hardship grows. Our brothers suffer, our sisters die, and I shall not. I cannot ignore this tragedy. No man can, and certainly no prince. I cannot look away when my people suffer. And so I ask you all, please, will you join me? Long live the prince! Long live Prince Peleus! Yay! Long live Dane! It's time to save our country! What time he got involved. It's always Izuka speaking for him. At least when it came to like military and tactical decisions and stuff. Alright, yeah, let's go see our info. Fiona. Lady Micah, I'm sorry to bother you while you prepare for battle. May I have a word with you? Of course, what can I help you with? If my memory serves me correctly, you always use this type of tome, correct? Yes, that's right. Oh, I'm glad I remembered correctly. Then please, take this. For me. Are you sure? It's a token of appreciation for letting me and Murado join your army. We're lucky to have you, and thank you. I'll use this tome well. Listening to Prince Peleus' speech earlier, I'm certain that Dan will exist in you. It will be a greater, more unified country than ever before. I agree. So many things have happened along the way, but I'm glad to be here now. I feel happy and very proud. I feel the same way, and I'm sure all the soldiers of the Liberation Army do as well. Dan will soon be free. Lady Mayaka, please lead us to victory. Yes, together we shall see victory. And we got a Fanny tome. Let's see what Olg has to say. Olg, where? How did you get this? Ah, yes. He speaks in that language. I forgot. Man, if only I could translate it. From the ruins in the desert. Oh, you got it when we were there before. No? Then how? When? What? It's for me? Wait, Vogue, did you have to go back to the desert just to get this? That'd be kinda odd. But yay, it's a blue gem that we could sell for money since I'm really strapped for cash at this point. I got 3 armor scrolls though I haven't used. Oh boy. Anyways, I should start awarding XPs. Who do I want? Oh. Oh, you're almost level 20. You know what? Let's get you up there. I got some ideas going on here. Alright. Who else? Edward. Yes, you need to get to 20 as well. Alright. Now, in order for them to progress to the next tier, you can do one of two things. Number one, you can get them enough experience to level up again, and then they'll automatically promote to the next tier. But, as I said, that takes experience points. So what you can do is also use a, what is it? A Master Seal. So you have 3 of them. And then that way, you won't end up wasting your experience trying to get them to promote again. Because, they won't get any specific, stat bonuses for that level that you missed. They'll get it automatically when they promote anyways. So, I'm gonna do this for these 3. And, yeah. It's gonna be cool. These are the 3 that I want to promote the most anyways. Oops. Let's get them to use those items. Use. Master Seal. And the class changes without having to use the experience to get another level. Ta-da! No, 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 no. It just always kind of intrigues me how, you know, everybody has their own kind of style and taste when it comes to how they LP games, and of course pretty much everything they do in their lives, really. I mean, me, I usually try to take a more informative approach to the games that I play. I really don't talk very much about me personally, really. Which, I mean, I'm not opposed to it. I mean, sometimes I do, sometimes I don't, but usually I don't. Whereas other LPers, that's pretty much what they do. They talk about themselves a little bit, you know, what's happening in their lives as they play the game. And that's not necessarily a bad thing either. It's, like I said, it's just the style that they do. Some people don't, well, some people voice act, some people don't. Me, I just try to read the lines that come to me in the game that aren't already voiced by the game. Some people talk during cutscenes, some people don't. Me, I tend not to. Alright, so one more. Nolan. Use it. Man, I can't believe how crappy his stats have turned out. That's kind of depressing. Oh well. Oh, strange. Ta-da! But I don't know if I've explained it well enough that you guys understand. Like, if all you use is your bonus experience to promote the growth in your units, you really end up gimping them in the long run, because if they level up normally, there is a chance that they can get more than 3 stat gains, which is, you're guaranteed only 3 stat gains when you level up using bonus experience. But again, if you level up normally, there's a chance, in this game there's always a chance you will always get at least 1 stat gain if you level up. In other Fire Emblem games, there's a chance you didn't get any stat gains. So, yeah. I think that's it for now. Man, I really don't know what else to do with my... man, there's also... I think if you want to transfer items from this group of characters into the next, you want to give these items to Ileana. Like, say if you have some, I don't know, stat gain items like the icon or arm scrolls or whatever you want to pass on to the characters that are going to be in the next chapter, give them to Ileana, because she will be able to transfer those items to them. They won't be able to get the items any other way, so make sure you think on that too. If you have any items you'd like to give to the other characters that are going to show up in the next book. I didn't know he came with that. Micah's two weakest stats are speed and HP, so this is the HP one, so I'm going to give it to her. And this is luck. I just want to check what her stats are. How can you tell if that's max? I can't tell. Oh well. Kinda sucks. I think if it's green at the end like that, it means that's the max HP she can have. So I guess she is at max. Go figure. Who else has pretty weak HP? No, it can't be, because everybody's green. You know what? I'm gonna do it. Use. Why can't she use it? That makes me sad. Oh well. Maybe she is at max. I have no idea. Alright, anyways, yeah. I'll figure out what else I want to do off screen. That's gonna be it for now. So guys, please stay frosty, guys. See you later.